Everyone. Welcome to Storytime Online with Miss Renee from Salem Public Library in Salem, Ohio. Um, welcome to pumpkin season. I've got my little pumpkin here. In fact, one of my Storytime friends actually gifted this little pumpkin to me a couple of years ago. I'm very sorry, I can't remember who it was that gave it to me. I just know it was one of my Storytime friends, and I love it. It's so cute. Alright, so he's going to sit on top of my mug here for some pumpkin stories today. Maybe you have a pumpkin already at home, or will be getting pumpkins soon. I love pumpkins. They're like one of my favorite things, so I've always got pumpkin stuff around. So this one stays in my office all year. So I've got a couple of fun pumpkin stories for us today. Hopefully you've done some music or movement and gotten ready for story time, got your wiggles out, and you're ready to sit and listen to the stories. So we are going to start today with one of my all-time pumpkin favorites, and that is How Big Could Your Pumpkin Grow by Wendell Miner. And this one is published by Penguin. Okay. At the pumpkin farm, we pick the perfect pumpkins. Some are little, some are big, some are giant-sized. Giant pumpkin festivals are tons of fun. Will the biggest pumpkin set a world record? Wow, that is a big one. And look, it's got a blue ribbon on it. So he won first prize for being the biggest. What can you do with an enormous pumpkin? Carve it into a boat and race in the regatta? Row, row, row your pumpkin. I think this looks like so much fun. I would totally ride in a pumpkin boat. Would you? I'd give it a try. The legendary Paul Bunyan and his Blue Ox Babe were giants too. They liked to think big. If they gave you giant pumpkin seeds, how big could your pumpkin grow? All right, are we ready to see some really big pumpkins? Okay. Would it rise as high as hot air balloons at the Fall Fiesta Fair? Look how big this pumpkin is. It's almost as big as the big balloons. And there's even a pumpkin balloon. All those fun hot air balloons. Or beam as bright as the lighthouse at the beach. Oh my goodness. I've been to that lighthouse. It's really tall. Look how tall that pumpkin is. His stem's all the way up to the roof of the lighthouse. Your gigantic pumpkin could glow like the skyscrapers, but watch out. Horns will honk on the bridge when it blocks traffic. Beep, beep. Nobody can drive on the bridge because the pumpkin's sitting there. They do things big in Texas. Would your giant pumpkin be boss in a jumbo cowboy hat? Oh, all right, it's all the way up here. Look how tiny the people are down here. Look at my finger. That is a big pumpkin. And here's my question. Where did he get such a big cowboy hat? I didn't know they made him that big. Or a hungry monster gobbling riders on the tallest, fastest roller coaster? They'll go right in his mouth. Oh no. Imagine if your pumpkin was too immense for hide and seek and couldn't even hide behind the Capitol Dome. Oh, he's sticking out. Who is he playing hide and seek with? Do you guys see it? With the witch. Perhaps your mighty pumpkin could grow up to be president. Hail to the chief. Oh, the sign says pumpkin for president. He's on Mount Rushmore with the other presidents. Would your stupendous pumpkin make a super splash atop a towering waterfall? It's coming right out of his mouth. All right, and here's some people way down here, really tiny. It's a big pumpkin. Wouldn't your astronomical pumpkin smile to see a rocket zoom into space? He's almost as big as that rocket. Actually, he's bigger. All right, let's count him down. 3, 2, 1, blast off! I think it'd be really cool to actually turn the pumpkin into a rocket. Could the most colossal pumpkin fill the Grand Canyon? Who knows? Isn't it fun to imagine giant pumpkins everywhere you go? Alright, there they go, right into his mouth. Oh, that's buttons. Alright, so use your imagination and think about how big. I mean, what if, I'm in a pretty small room, but what if your pumpkin was as big as your house? Or as big as your whole neighborhood? That'd be crazy. But I also think it'd be really fun. So how big could your pumpkin grow? Okay, if you need to take a break, this would be a great spot to pause the video and do some movement and come back. Or if you're ready for the next story, we're going to start right in. And this one is called Plumply Dumply Pumpkin, and it is by Mary Serfozo. And published by Margaret K. McElderberry Books. Peter's looking for a pumpkin, a perfect plumply dumply pumpkin. And here's Peter. What kind of animal is Peter? He's a tiger. Oh, look at all those beautiful pumpkins he's going to look at. Not a lumpy bumpy pumpkin. Not a stumpy, grumpy pumpkin. It looks like somebody took a bite out of that one. But a sunny, sumptuous pumpkin. Finally, on a twining vine, he spies a pumpkin, fat and fine. Oh, this looks like a good one. Peter looks excited. Not too fat, though. Not at all. Not too short and not too tall. Not some squat, lopsided pumpkin, but a glossy lot of pumpkin. That is a beautiful pumpkin that he found. Why does Peter want a pumpkin? Want a showy, glowy pumpkin? What is he going to do with it? What things can you do with pumpkins? There's a lot. Pumpkin pickles? I don't know. I like pickles and I like pumpkin, but I don't know about pumpkin pickles. Pumpkin pie? Yeah, pumpkin pie is good. What else could he do with it? Let's see. Pumpkin pudding. Sounds pretty good. Pumpkin fry. Pumpkin salad. Pumpkin stew. What is Peter going to do? So many yummy foods he could make. My favorite is pumpkin muffins. I wonder if he can make, maybe I'll make some of those. With his pumpkin home at last, Peter starts in, working fast. Let's see what he's going to do with it. I'm excited to see. Draws some eyes and draws a chin, then draws a plumply, dumply grin. What is he putting on his pumpkin? He's giving it a face, just like my little pumpkin over here. Helps his dad carve into place a simply dimply, dumply face. Lights a light behind the grin to start it glowing from within. So what did he make with his pumpkin? He didn't make any treats or pickles or anything like that. He made a jack-o'-lantern. Later wins the most applause, and really no surprise, because perfect pumpkins really do make perfect jack-o'-lanterns too. And that's the end. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed my pumpkin stories today. Got my little pumpkin friend here. So enjoy the fall and your pumpkins, and I will hopefully see you guys soon. I miss everybody. Hope to see you soon. Stay safe. I love you. Bye.